Hi everyone, I'm going to walk us through the Google Classroom platform. So the first thing, you might have it in your apps up here, but if you don't, you can just type in Google Classroom and click on Google Classroom. Just make sure you're in the right Google account if you have multiple. And any class that you're enrolled in should come up right here. And you're just going to go ahead and click on the title. That'll bring you into Stream, but we don't want to hang out in Stream. We want to go and click on the Classwork tab that's in the middle. And here's where everything is laid out nicely for you as far as the different modules. And up here in course materials, just want to draw your attention to training outline with dates. If you click on that and click on this file here, just wanted to show that you have access to this document. If you'd like, it shows the different modules, when the pre-work is due, and when the Zoom meetings are. That's there for you. Okay. So I'm going to scroll down to our upcoming session, which is financial management. We've tried to add in the due dates for you. If we were able to, depending on the different file type, we were either able to add in the due date nicely on the right-hand side. If we weren't able to, we added the due date in parentheses over here. So if there is something that's due, either you need to look at prior to the training or something that you need to work on and quote unquote turn in, there is a due date, either on the right-hand side or in parentheses. If there is something that's posted and there is not a due date, that means it is something for the in-class session. All right. So I'm just going to take a look here at the project management. And I noticed that there's a question here for me to answer prior. So it says June 15th. All right. So as long as I answer it before, I won't get any notifications that an assignment is missing. So let me go ahead and click on this question. And scroll up a little bit. And you'll notice that part of the question gets cut off. If you click View Question, you'll be able to see the entire question much better. What would be helpful to learn from this module. And it says, please answer this question by the Monday prior to the session. And over in this right-hand tab, I just type in my answer. So whatever it may be, this is based on project management. How can I organize multiple projects at once with different teams? And you click this Turn In button, and you are all set after that's done. You can edit your question if you'd like. Okay, but if not, I'm just going to go back. All right, go back down to project management. Okay, the pre-work that is due, same thing. Okay, and the note says watch the video and prepare questions for discussion and review the business plan outline. So there's no work that I need to manipulate or any document of that nature. That's why the parentheses has the due date here versus on the side it's the type of file. This is the icon for materials. That's just a little side note for those of you who are interested. So the only pre-work for this particular session is to watch the video, so I would just click on this link and then review this business plan outline. So I can click on these two materials, or I could click that button there, view material. You can also navigate Google Classroom by the topics. The topics are the different modules. You'll notice that each of the modules have pretty much the same layout. The pre-work, in-class materials, and pre-post evaluations. All right. Okay. And I just want to show you what something would look like after you have turned it in. So I had already done the financial management pre-work, so I'll click on that. And you'll notice it is turned in. So that's how you know over here in this right-hand section there. Okay. I would recommend that you click that turn in button for anything, regardless if there's something that you had to change or if it's something that you just, videos that you had to watch. Because if you don't, you'll probably get that notification that an assignment is due. Once you hit the turn in button, you won't get those notifications. Okay, so the other materials here for you, you'll have the PowerPoint presentations, which the trainers will use, the in-class materials, and like I had said, the pre-post evaluation is there. If there's anything else, that's just something that is there for you. It's a supplemental piece of material. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the in-class materials. These are things that the trainer will probably show you on their screens, but might want you to have access to in addition. I will say that for the upcoming sessions, there is kind of like a review quiz. Nothing major, no worries. The last 15 or so minutes, you'll take the quiz. So this is how you'll gain access to that. So again, I'm in financial management, the in-class materials, and the quiz is this financial management after session quiz. I would click on that. Right now it's not open, but after the session it will be, and this is where you'll answer your questions. Okay, and then the trainer will review the answers with you. So no worries. The trainer will not even know who is answering. It's just an accumulation of answers, right or wrong, basically, so the trainer knows how he did, and if he needs to review anything. This is a budget template that you may or may not use during the training. If it says editable, it means that you can make any changes that you want to it, and it won't appear to other people in the class, and it won't appear to the trainer unless you hit that turn in button. So this is a template here for you to use as you wish. Like I said, you may or may not use it during the training session. So that's a resource there for you. There's no due date, so that's something that you may want to use in the future. You can download it and it's yours. And the last thing is the evaluation, and we put the due date, but also a reminder, for after the session. And then it's pretty much the same for project management. There are a few more supplemental materials in this particular module. Just be aware of that. Again, if there's no due date, it means there is something that you're going to be using during the session that the trainer just wants you to have access to. So I guess just to summarize, go to the Classwork tab in the middle. That's where home is. Look for the training module. If there's something that you need to do, there will be a due date, either in this right-hand column over here or in the parentheses. Other things that don't have due dates, that'll be something that you work on during the session. The pre-post evaluations are available to you. If you need to do those for the other sessions that you've already had, please feel free to do those. And we are available by email if you have questions.